to you all, blessed and great people. CP here in CP, NGO, and online money channel, and in grand community of Nigeria as a whole. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're still coping with life challenges. I hope God Almighty is seeing you through. My prayer for you always is that God Almighty, the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, will make a way for you, will make a way for you to sustain you, to meet to meet all your needs. And that is my prayer for you, to sustain you, keep you alive till this blessing that you are expecting gets to our hand. This is my prayer for you always. I'm praying it for you. I'm praying it for myself. And I know that God has heard and answered our prayer. Okay. Today is the 2nd of May 2025. I bring you good news as usual. Good news of hope and assurance of our grant disbursement. It's just that today's good news and update is a detour from the regular, usual good news and update you've been getting on this channel. There's going to be today one is slightly different. As a matter of fact, it's a different route of from the usual regular one you've been getting on this channel. All right. I welcome you. If today is your first time of coming on this channel, or today is your first time of stumbling on this channel on YouTube, I welcome you here officially. My name is Prince Adeola, aka Christ Prince, or CP for short, and this is my channel. This channel is connected to officially registered NGO in Grand Community in Nigeria. And what we do on this channel is to dispense a circularized update concerning uh, concerning humanitarian or charity project, which comprises NGO. I mean, which comprises grants, financial empowerment programs, right? That is what we do here, and we also share updates concerning online and offline businesses like forex trading, cryptocurrency trading, which is arbitrage trading, and affiliate marketing, MLM, network marketing, and so on and so forth. If such is what piques your interest, that means you are in the right place, and I welcome you officially. And and I will encourage you. I also encourage you to do the needful in order for you to be part of us fully. Here is to subscribe. Click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any update, the subsequent update on this channel. And also give us a like by clicking on the thumb up, and share this good news to family and friends so that the good news can spread everywhere to bless everybody that may be interested in it. Right, so you're welcome. And let me just go straight to today's update. And I wouldn't want you to be carried away or be confused when I said today's update is good news, though, but it's a detour from the regular or the usual update you've been getting from here on this channel concerning the disbursement of the grant that we're expecting. Today's update is going to be quite different from the usual. They are disbursing next week, they are disbursing next month, UAG, Tilbat, Supreme, and the rest of them, that they will soon disburse and all that. Today's own is quite different. It's even though it's good news, like I said, but it's good news that we interest your soul. All right. Even though those ones we disburse, that is no longer a news. No longer a news that those ones we disburse, as in the one we are expecting, from UAG or Sanctuary Word, from Tilbat and St. Rita, Supreme, and the rest of them, they will surely disburse. And like the update that got to me yesterday, or the day before yesterday rather, that they are set, especially Apostle Ken Wakama, that is set to disburse. That the grant handlers are set to disburse to their subscribers, to their various subscribers, from next week Today is Thursday. I mean, today is Friday, the second of May, 2025. So, the update that got to me a day before yesterday is that grant handlers are set to disburse with their subscribers as from next week. Okay, so if you subscribe to any of those to any of the grants, or the grant handlers, you can be rest assured. Just relax your mind, relax, and wait for your alert, wait for your disbursement to be dislodged into your account. So far, you know that your bank details, that you submitted under various grant handlers and NGOs or through NGOs. So far, your details is correct, or your details are correct, and your account also have been upgraded, accurately from your bank. Then you don't have any problem. Just relax and wait for your alert. The good news of the disbursement of the grant is on the way. To the best of my knowledge, it's on the way, and it will kickstart by the special grace of God on when next week. I don't want to mention a particular day now, whether Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I don't want to mention. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to that extent at all, because uh, I don't have the capacity or the power to hit the nail on the head and mention a particular day of the week that the disbursement will kickstart. Okay, I'm not saddled with such a power, because I'm not a grant handler. I'm not a grant handler, so I don't have any fund or any money to disburse to anybody. So therefore, I can't I can't say in particular. I can't say the particular day the disbursement will kickstart. Of course, you know that CP, I don't say what I don't know, and I don't overtalk or say beyond the update that gets to me. Okay, I only give updates based on what gets to me from my intel and the information that I get from the people at the top. Okay, I say it the way I get it, without adding sugar, or adding salt or sugar, or sweetener to it to make it sweet and interesting and inviting. No, I say it as I get it. Okay. The information that got to me, the way I got it is that disbursement is kickstarting, by grant handlers. The grant handlers will disburse to the subscribers, you know, from next week. So the particular day of next week that it will start, I don't know. I can't say it because I don't know it. All right. But let's just keep our fingers crossed and keep our hope alive and trust in God, who is able to make it happen. All right. So that is that for that. But the one I want to give today, like I said earlier, is a detour from all those ones that you have been hearing, or you have been getting on this channel in the past. This one is concerning the meeting, the NGO CEOs and cooperative owners meeting that happened in Abuja on Wednesday the 30th, of April 2025. That the federal government met with 3,000 plus, because we are more than 3,000 in that program on Wednesday, because I was there live and direct. I was there live and direct. Okay. It's the federal government met with uh, over 3,000 NGO CEOs and cooperative owners, to carry out the project, empowering, and elevate them out of poverty. The federal government is giving the youth in this country, empowering them with skill acquisition training and fund. Fund is going alongside with it. And I think this is a disbursement of the youth, but this time around, it's a different ball game entirely compared to what we are used to in grant community, whereby we are expecting money from grant handlers, you know, um, to carry out our own personal businesses and projects. Okay, but this one now is quite different from that, which was the reason why I said it's a different. I mean, it's a detour from the regular update that I've been getting on this channel. All right, this one now is channel. Federal government channel this through registered, verified, NGOs and cooperative owners, NGO CEOs and cooperative owners, to train youth. And NGO CEOs and cooperative owners were gathered, in Abuja on Wednesday, the 30th of April, 2025. And we met with, government parastatals and government. The venue of the meeting was a National Space Research and Development Agency, Nasrda, opposite Salbas filling station after Lugbe, ShopRite, Lugbe in Abuja. That was the venue of the meeting on Wednesday, right? It was so interesting, the whole place was set on fire. uh, what I mean by that is not fire as a physical fire in a bad way, but everywhere was electrified, everywhere was shaking, vibrating, as a result of the interesting updates that was given to the CEOs. If you were not in that meeting on Wednesday and you are a registered CEO, I mean NGO CEOs and the cooperative owners, you missed a lot. You missed a lot, but it's still not late. You were not part of the meeting in Abuja on Wednesday, and you are still interested to be part of the program. It's not late yet, but it's about to be late. So it's about to get late for you if you don't make a while it shines now. If you are interested, you still want to be part of the program, you still want to be part of the NGO CEOs and cooperative owners that we partake in that great commission by the federal government, uh, you are still free to join us now. All right, just use the link. Use the link in there. That is if you're a registered, genuinely registered NGO confirmed, and you have your document with you. This program is for you. Federal government is assigning, the account of NGO CEOs and cooperative owners in order to enable them carry out the skill acquisition training for for youth for the youth of this nation, all right, of this country. And that is what the meeting that was held with federal government and NGO CEOs and cooperative owners on Wednesday, the 30th of April 2025, was all about. And it was an interesting one, mind blowing. And it's really, as far as I'm concerned, to me personally, in my own personal opinion, I want to believe this is the real grant disbursement, you know, um, compared to the one we are used to in grant community, where we have been waiting for grant disbursement for years, saying that next month, next year, next month, next week, grant will be disbursed. That is, don't get me wrong. That is not to say those are not real. Aha. The one we have been waiting for all these years, the one we believed in all this year, expecting from grant handlers. I am not saying, I'm not knocking it off with this particular update. Like I said, this update is quite different from that. All right. But that is not to say I am rejecting that. I'm knocking that off or rendering it valueless, or using this update to devalue it, not to validate that. Okay, that is not what I'm saying here. But what I'm saying here is that it was so glaring in that meeting and after that meeting with what we went for and how the meeting went on Wednesday, because I was personally there myself, and from this video you will notice the sign pointing to me there. I was personally there myself. I attended the meeting with other CEOs, NGO CEOs, and cooperative owners, and it was so encouraging. And right there and there, uh, our eyes were open. And personally, what I could figure out, or what I could conclude concerning the meeting compared to the one we have been expecting, the grant disbursement we are expecting from grant handlers, is that this is the real grant disbursement. This is the method that has been made, that has been validated to be authentic way of government disbursing fund, to the society, to the qualified, NGO, disbursing fund through the qualified NGO CEOs and cooperative owners. All right. Contrary to the one we are used to in grant community, because the one we are used to in grant community is that we are expecting fund or grants, disbursement of grants from grant handlers. Those ones are called grant handlers. But this particular one now is not really channeled through grant handlers, but is channeled government of this country get personal contact with NGO CEOs and cooperatives owners, believing that when they channel this fund, you know, through NGOs, CEOs, and cooperative owners, it will surely get to the grassroots. So this has been validated. This has been validated, by the federal government, whereby the fund will be disbursed to the people. All right. This is to train the youth of this country, about five different skills. I mean, 5,000 different skills, 5 or 3,000 different skills, acquisitions, and training. All right. And the NGO CEOs are readily available. They are readily available, as it was being made to us in the meeting. We are readily available to carry out this project for the federal government and the federal government agencies, different agencies, financial agencies, and even the chairman of the think tank to the president himself, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was there presently addressing us and talking to the NGO CEOs and cooperative owners, live and direct, about the opinion and the intention of the federal government to empower the youth through skill acquisition and funding. And this is going to be carried out by the registered, bona fide registered and qualified, certified NGO CEOs and cooperative owners. The meeting was so entertaining and interesting, mind blowing, also, okay, and also eye opening, okay. If you were not there as a registered NGO, you were not there registered NGO and cooperative owners, you are not in that meeting on Wednesday, you have missed. Okay, let me not say you have missed, although you missed that particular program, that particular meeting with the federal government, but you have not lost out yet. All right, the window is still open for a few days more. It's still open, so you can still be part of the program if you are a bona fide registered uh, NGO and cooperative CEOs. I mean, cooperative owners. You can still be part of us. So take advantage of the link on this video description to be personal with me, to chat me personally, so that I can give you the information on how to go about it. So it's very, very important. But that is not the only thing I went for in Abuja. As a matter of fact, I went for two programs in Abuja on Tuesday. I went for two different programs in Abuja. Okay. The first program that I went for is one that is called PCRC, that is Police Community Relations Committee. All right. I'm a member of the organization, and I went for the inauguration.
I'm
Remember,
in the
inauguration
premises
ceremony
already.
and decoration. All right.
I'm
I
in
was
the
among them.
premises
I was
already.
among
At
the
last, finally,
newly.
finally, I got the place. Although it was somehow tough to locate the place all the way from the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja. All right. When I got to the airport, Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja, nobody seems to know where the PCRC is. It was so tedious and difficult to locate the place in the first instance. But thank God that finally I was able to locate the place. Okay, the cab, the airport taxi that carried me was able to finally locate the place, and I'm here at last. This is the PCRC National Secretariat Office, as you can see, and all of my people, the rest of my people are inside. I'm about to
I've
go
also attended the
inside
meeting.
too. I'm about to go inside. Okay. So my people in Real Foundation, we are here. We are here. This is the right place to be. We are finally here in PCRC. Glory be to God. So the meeting will kickstart. This is around after 9. The meeting will kickstart by 12. By the grace of God, the meeting will kickstart, and it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one, to the glory of God. Okay, so I'll be carrying us along from time to time as the meeting is going. Thank you.
Finally, let me say this: while we are expecting a grant to be disbursed to us from grant handlers, which I believe, according to the information I got to me 2 days ago, that they have been settled, the stakeholders and the grant handlers have been settled. That is what I heard. Okay, has been settled, and so therefore we are expecting the disbursement to kickstart from them as from next week. But the particular day of the next week is what I can't say because I don't know. And if you know me very well, that hi CP, I don't say what I don't know, and I don't talk more than my mouth. I don't sugarcoat updates, and I don't add sugar and sweetener or salt to any update in order to make it or to make it sound or look interesting and inviting to people. I don't do that. If you know me very well, you know that that is not my person. All right. I give updates, authentic, genuine update as I got it without mixing anything with it to sugarcoat it or to sing praises of anybody. All right. I invest in millions. I invest in millions in grant community. And I'm expecting that by the grace and the mercy of God, my millions and our millions, because I know that several of you too invested money into the grants into the grant ecosystem or into grant matter out. We will not lose our money, reward, in grant community. We will not leave grant community empty. This is my prayer, and this is what I believe. I believe that the grant handlers too will disburse, possibly according to the update that I got, that they are disbursing or they will kickstart disbursement next week. But this particular update now, it is not in that line. It is not to assure you. This particular update is not to assure you of that. It's not to assure you that the grant handlers will start disbursing next week. This is a particular, it's a different update entirely. That's why I said it's a detour from the regular ones that you have been getting on this channel, which is the grant handlers will disburse next year, next month, next week. Okay, this one is a different thing entirely. This one is for the meeting we went for, the NGO CEOs and the cooperative owners meeting we had in Abuja with the federal government, in Abuja, and that is to empower the youth of this country, qualified youth for this country, and it's going to be carried out. The project, the training, skill acquisition training and funding is going to be carried out by the registered, bona fide, confirmed, certified NGO CEOs and cooperative owners. NGO CEOs and cooperative owners gathered in Abuja, you know, on Wednesday, the 30th of April 2025, which I myself was present there myself. And the meeting with the federal government was was enlightening, was eye opening, and very very interesting. Okay, and that is a pointer, that we are blessed in this country, and what we are expecting or what we are waiting for is about to get to our hand through this channel. Even the disbursement is about to get to our hand through this channel, through this what do I call it now? Through this program that's been organized by the federal government. This one is directly connected to the federal government, and there is no corner or hidden thing about it. This one is live and direct. Even the NTA, the national televisions and radio, captured it, and here's the proof for that. Okay, watch this. This video I'm about to show you now confirms it that this one is different from the one we are used to in grant community. The federal government is interested in poverty elevation program in this country. The president is interested in elevating poverty, you know, in this country. He has good intention for the citizens of this country, and this is one of the program. This one of the program to confirm that our president, God has blessed us with a good president, which is ready, to listen to the citizen and to bear the burden of helping the people, helping the citizen, elevate them out of poverty. This is one of the programs. There are several other programs like this that will be rolling out, directly from the presidency, from the federal government themselves. Okay, so this is to show that we have hope in this country. Our hope is not lost in this country. God has blessed us in this country, and what we have been waiting for is about to get to our hands. Poverty will be elevated. If you ask me personally, my personal opinion, I am of the opinion that this is the medium through which the federal government want to answer our request, want to grant our request in grant community. All right, my own personal opinion. Okay, hear me. I say my own personal opinion. All right, this might be the channel through which
federal government want to channel the fund, even to the grant handlers. All right, but this is the legitimate, a legitimate route by which federal government want to carry it out, want to do it. Meaning that by the time the disbursement, by the time this the NGOs, the registered NGOs that are present in this meeting, about 3,000 NGOs that are present in this meeting, by the time the fund is dislodged into their account in order to enable them empower the youth after training them with skill acquisition training and all that. All right. At the same time, this is going to happen at the same time or alongside with grant handlers. This is my own personal view, my own personal opinion. Don't get me wrong. Don't say maybe it's the federal government that said it or the grant handler that said it. No. Based on my own understanding of the event that happened in Abuja, the meeting that happened in Abuja, because I was there personally, all right, with the information that I gathered, around me in Abuja at that time on Wednesday and Thursday. I just got back. Yesterday. I just got back from Abuja yesterday from the meeting. Okay, so what I could deduce from the whole activities and information that is flying around in Abuja, among my colleagues, NGOs and cooperative owners, it's that what I could deduce from all the information that I gathered in Abuja, since 3 days that I've been in Abuja for this program, is that the federal government will be dislodging or disbursing this fund to the registered NGOs and cooperative owners that are registered in that program, in that youth empowerment program, federal government youth empowerment program. Is, to me, is a kind of a method, a pattern that federal government want to use to disburse the money to the even to the grant handler that we're expecting disbursement from. Possibly, like I said, my own personal view and opinion. All right, but that is the way I see it, and that is what I could conclude about the whole matter. So, in a nutshell, as I round up this program or this update, let's expect our disbursement. Let's expect our disbursement from grant handlers. Okay, probably as from next week, as I had it 2 days ago, even while I was in Abuja, that as from next week, that disbursement will kickstart from next week. This is not confirmed. It's not confirmed. Don't take my word for it, please. Don't take my word for it. I'm saying it based on my own personal opinion. So this is not for you to just take every hook, line, and sinker and conclude in your mind that yes, that is going to happen. Grant is going to be disbursed next week because federal government has approved it. Or no, you can say CP said it. I'm the one saying it now based on my own opinion, based on the information that I gathered while I was in Abuja. But don't take my word for it because it's not confirmed by any grant handlers or by the federal government. Although federal government agencies and the representative of the president was there presently, physically in that meeting, and he spoke to us, all of us, the CEOs, NGO CEOs, and cooperative owners. He spoke to us and he assured us about the intention of the president to elevate poverty through this particular program. So meaning that these are the authentic, registered and confirmed, verified NGO CEOs and cooperative owners, verified and confirmed by the federal government, live and direct in Abuja on Wednesday. I was there live, and we all submitted our names and the company names and our organization names and so on and so forth. Okay, so in my own opinion, the grant might be disbursed even to the grant handler that we're expecting disbursement from through this channel or through this medium that the federal government has put down. Meaning that even though the disbursement is going to kickstart by the grant handlers as from next week, all right, I want to believe it is going to happen alongside with this very one, because these are the alongside this pattern, this federal government poverty elevation for the youth of the country. All right, the money might be disbursed even to the grant handlers through this pattern, through this medium. All right, because this is the medium, skill acquisition training is the medium through which the federal government recognized and confirmed to disburse funds, to the citizen legitimately, and so it can as well get to the hand of the grant handlers through this. Okay, that is my own personal opinion. Like I said, don't take my word for it. Make your own inquiry or research, and Let's expect it to be so. So hopefully next week, grant handlers might disburse their fund as from next week. But whether that happens or not, this particular pattern that the federal government is using now, all right, it is a verified one. It is verified 100% confirmed that federal government is going to disburse the money to NGOs. Hear me. This one is not, I'm not saying to grant handlers. And that is not to say you can't get to the grant handlers, because they can use that pattern to bring the grant handlers in to disburse the fund to them, because the grant handlers have been on this route for years and we all know that. All right. They might be crafted in. And of course, they might already even be in already. It is possible. But this is a verified, confirmed method that the federal government of the country will share the fund it, to registered NGOs and cooperative owners. And the grant handlers too, since they are NGOs, the fund can get to them, because grant handlers too, they are NGOs. Okay? But just that in this particular meeting on that Wednesday, the grassroots NGOs, those of us that are not grant handlers, but we are registered NGOs, federal government relate to us directly, and our company name was submitted directly to the federal government in that meeting on Wednesday, confirmed. All right. So I will round up these updates by saying congratulations to every one of us. So let's keep our fingers crossed and expect the best, from God through the federal government of Nigeria, okay, by our father, the father of the nation, the father of the country, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He really meant well for us. At least it was done on me, fully, completely done on me in that meeting on Wednesday, that the president mean well for the citizens of this country. And I applaud him for that. And I pray that God will help him. God will elevate him and keep him and bless him with long life and good health. That is my prayer for him, because I was amused in that meeting yesterday when his representative, the person that represented him, which is the chairman of the think tank to the president, he was there presently. As a matter of fact, he was addressing us directly. Okay, and I was happy I was part of that meeting. All right, so let's keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. As from next week, by the special grace of God. So God will keep us alive, and as usual, as I always round up my update, God will make a way for us where there seems to be no way to sustain us, to meet our needs. Okay, but hand the update without telling you to take advantage of any business around you, or the one that I'm sharing with us here on this channel. All right, take advantage of them. Don't just fold your arms and cross leg and be expecting grants to be disbursed, okay, while you are not doing anything. So while we are expecting grants to be disbursed to us, which I believe by the power and the grace and the mercy of God, it will happen, hopefully from next week, like I heard, okay? And but don't wait for it, okay? While we are expecting this blessing called grants to be disbursed to us, all right, take advantage of several other means of sustainability by delving into any legitimate business, either online or offline, that you can do to be supporting yourself and helping your family. Okay, one of such is what we are doing, and you can be part of the one we are discussing or we are doing on this channel. You can take advantage of that. If you go to the video's description, you will see the link to join us in the group, and even the link to get personal with me, to ask me questions concerning the one you can do legitimately, online business you can do legitimately, and to be sustaining yourself while we're expecting grants to be disbursed to us. God will help all of us. God will bless us and sustain us, and bless us with a long life and good health. None of us will die. We have lost so many people, so many comrades in this community, grand community, so many of our loved ones and family members that we have lost. I pray that God will rest their soul. May their soul rest in peace. And the rest of us that are still living on the service of the earth in grand community, still expecting this blessing to be disbursed. God has done it, and God will complete it. He has started it, and will complete it to the glory of His name. So, thank you for staying tuned on this channel to be part of us, what you are doing on this channel, and expect more updates subsequently any moment from now. When I get any other update, I'm surely coming your way to give it to you as you.
Move to bolster Nigeria's economic future. The National Space Research and Development Agency, Nasrda, has launched a transformative empowerment initiative in collaboration with private sector leaders. The project aims to equip 5,000 young Nigerians with advanced technical and digital skills, aligning with the federal government's agenda to drive innovation, job creation, and sustainable development. Gathered here are hundreds of enthusiastic youths to witness the unveiling of this ambitious initiative. As the nation seeks to diversify its economy and increase productivity, programs targeting youth engagement and skills development become crucial. Director General of Nasrda, Dr. Matthew Olumide Adepoju, says the initiative underscores the agency's commitment to harnessing talent for national development, enabling participants to acquire knowledge in various fields that will make them employers of labor, while leveraging industry expertise and resources to ensure the sustainability and relevance of this developmental program.
This platform, we want to produce Nigerian youth that will be captain of industry tomorrow. And we cannot do this alone. That's why we need your cooperation, we need your support, we need your partnership, and with God, all things are possible, and we shall be successful.
There are some of us saw what he has been doing, but we need much more information out there for the majority of Nigerians to see that they can actually get out of this unemployment circle if they also think out of the box and see what they can do rather than what somebody can do for them.
All right. I am a youth, and I also feel the pains of the other youth. And I also want to believe that with this kind of initiative, other skills, other partners like they are here today, the NGO partners, the cooperative, and also private individuals that have something to offer to Nigerians to be able to remove youth from poverty.
Okay, and this is an opportunity for all youth in the country to be trained and to be employed and to be empowered by the federal government. So I think this is a
The Empowerment Initiative is not only pivotal for the individuals involved, but also serves as a strategic alignment with the President Bola Tinubu administration's broader economic developmental goals.
The Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC, has inducted new members into policing initiatives across the country.
The national chairman himself will be handing over your ID card to you. You want to snap with him? I think you
Inaugurating the new members today are the National Secretariat in Abuja, the PCRC National Chairman, Alhaji Mogaji Ibrahim Olaniyo, charged the new members to support the Nigeria Police Force and community policing initiatives in their respective communities.
We want to be known to them, giving information and supporting them. I welcome you all, and I want to appeal to you. People are going out there to be abusing you. They will be enjoy your support. So by the time they have problem, you rescue them. But see you, you are now become friend of the police, and criminal element will be running away from you. And I'm assuring you, not only Nigeria police, any other uniform personnel cannot infringe on your rights. We are going to stand by you, and we are going to be with you, and we are going to respect you publicly. And I stand to be corrected, and I'm ready to challenge any day, anytime. Nigeria police are the best workforce this country have. They are the best. The bad wagon among them are just 5%. I can prove it anywhere, any day.
The PCRC National Chairman emphasized the importance of community policing and the role of PCRC members in promoting security and cooperation between the police and the community.
You can work with the Ogun State PCRC to make sure your community members are PCRC members. You are part of the elite of PCRC. All the state of federation are your constituents. You must make sure your friends, your family are part of PCRC. Not everybody will have this capacity to be mine. national chairman unit. If you cannot be here, you can't. So try.
He urged the new members to work closely with the police to address security challenges and improve relationships between law enforcement and the public.
Make sure all your friends are members. Anyone that can join at the national, anyone that is limitation is at the grassroots, anyone that can go to area command and state, we will facilitate all the links. The Nigeria police, for you to support all my, when my brother asked the question then, I said, I'm going to give you the access to all the state chairmen, all the zonal chairmen. If you notice, oh, my brother can fit at the division, all the state chairman, my family are living in this so area. We will find out where is the division, and they will monitor how they allow them to join PCRC in their own respective area. That is our major assignment. We want to make sure that in every house in this country, before I finish this first tenure, we did it in Ogun State. There's no house in Ogun State. That's why in our ID card, Ogun State is more, they are the best in the ID card, but we are not the largest population in Nigeria. But in PCRC, they are the largest population. Because our target, since when I became state chairman, is that we want to make sure in every house, and it's competition now.
Go out and get more members to join your fold to help, to prevent, and to fight crime in various means.
The inauguration highlights the PCRC's commitment to engaging with communities and promoting collaborative approaches to security. The inauguration highlights the PCRC's commitment to engaging with communities and promoting collaborative approaches to security. By supporting community police initiatives, the PCRC aims to enhance security and foster trust between the police and the communities they serve. Olaimi Eson.
Organization or agency dedicated to community policing and operates as part of the Nigerian police force. It's a community policing based agency or organization that was established by the leadership of Nigerian police force in the year 1984 to foster a partnering or a partnership between the Nigerian police and the community with a view to enhance efficient and effective policing of the community in Nigeria. That is one of the functions or major functions of this organization or agency, policing agency called PCRC. Police Community Relations Committee, all right? And thank God for the successful inauguration in Abuja on the 29th of April 2025.